Wherever you are, find yourself on all fours. Now what I do to warm up, again, this is giving you permission. This is me giving you permission. Figure it out. Perhaps get a little weird with your own body for the sake of, guess what's the goal here? Right? What are you here to do? You're here to exercise, be fit, get in shape. Good. And that's what I want you to do. I am here to provide you with some answers to that burning question of how do I get fit? How do I get started? Like this. Follow this map. And it's a general map, but like in video games, there's side quests. And as you begin your journey, these side quests will show them up. And that's when you call them. That's when you change your path a little bit to figure it out. So say in the next 15 minutes, you find it difficult to move a shoulder or a hip. That's your signal to then look at that specific thing, and see if you can figure out how to fix it. But always remember, you can come back here, you can come back to this, and start again. Because these basic moves, these self-awareness moments are a forever thing. It's forever that we want to move well and access our bodies. Bring it down to tabletop. We'll start at the wrist. As you can see, I've added some extra weight to myself for what? For the challenge's sake. I want to strengthen my joints. Plus, I used to watch a lot of Dragon Ball Z, and they always wear weight and clothing. So, it stems from that, but also in understanding that force is the only language cells understand. So, place force upon your body safely. Do no harm. So where were we? Oh yes, tabletop. Bring it to all fours. And we're going to start with loading our hands, right? Let the fingertips point forward. Lift up to the knuckle mount. Count for a few seconds. And feel it, right? At first, it may not even be able to lift as high, but that's the whole point of moving, right? Warm up the body for the day's events. Right? No matter what you're headed to do, this is a great way to start your day. Right? Keep those thumbs off the ground. Let's change the direction. Fingertips point out. Once more, load the knuckle mount. Big stretch throughout the fingers. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Good, stay with me. And it's exactly follow along. So if I'm in it, so are you, right? But it'll give you time to decide, do I keep pushing or do I just kind of ease off of it and wait till the next one comes? Last one, turn the fingertips towards the knees. And again, still loading that knuckle mound, loading the heel of the hand. Maybe I lift up and hold for a long time, or maybe I barely put weight on it. And yet keep it turned around so that my arms, hands get some attention. Bring the hands to neutral. What does neutral mean? Wherever you're comfortable, right? Shoulders, elbows, wrists in line, knee and hip in line. Here we go. Let's nod. Yes. Big yes. Nod no. Over to the left, over to the right. Bring the ear to the shoulder. Jut the chin forward and back. Glide it side to side. Now freestyle. Shoulders, neck. What do I mean by freestyle? all the moves we did, combine them, give it a little flair, a little sass. Shimmy, shake those shoulders. Now we're gonna cat-cow, classic. Round the shoulders, round the mid-back, tuck your tail, and then switch directions. Global cat-cow, right? I'm not trying to get you to segment, I just want you to move through the entire spine. Taking a few breaths and checking in. One, big circles throughout all points of contact. Hands, knees, toes, fingertips. Shift, weight, right, left, back, front, all around. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm going to use fists here. My hands are already starting to get a little tired. If hands are completely tired, feel free to drop to the forearms, right? And we're going to lift for the flow. Lift the knees off the ground. Again, if you're comfortable enough, you'll stay on the hands. I'm going to switch a little to the fists and float my tabletop. Shifting the weight. One, bring it down. Now regardless, everyone, down to their forearms, shoulders, and elbows in line. Shoot that right leg back. All right? And now shift the weight. Chin past the fingertips. Shoulders rock back. And I bring my left booty close to my heel. I'm going to check in with my flexion, right? Hip flexion on that left side. How much can I lower my tummy onto my thighs and lift that right leg off the ground? If I need to, I can always use my other limbs, the world around me, to help support the posture that I'm searching for. But I'm going to stay in deep. Take a big inhale, squeeze that left butt cheek, all this left side stuff. And let's make big circles in the right hip. Squeezing the heel towards your booty. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back, tabletop, shake it off, reset it. What we do to one side, do to the other. Left leg shoots back. Rock that weight, chin past the fingertips, hip flexion on the right. Again, these are starter moves. Begin the day, begin the week. Whatever day your week starts on. Once more, let's load that right hip and lift the left leg. And if I need some assistance, I just want to give myself a little support. Shoot that arm out as a kickstand. Otherwise, stay on the forearm, shoulders, elbows in line. And let's go big circles in the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Nicely done. Our first child's pose, toes touch. Push the hips back. Reach the arms high. And breathe. Organic movements win. So make child pose yours. Shimmy and shake it all off. And I encourage the shake, right? The example I like to give is and you're still in child's pose, if I had a bottle, right, think of the joints of the bottle, and I filled it up with marbles, right, and then flip the bottle upside down, as soon as you do that, most of the marbles will gunk up the hole. Some might come out, but then that's what it feels like. Oh, there's stuff stuck.
If I shake the bottle, the marble starts to fall out gently. So, whenever you feel your shoulders, hip, anything, just shake the bottle. Breathe out gently. Flutter those lips. Sigh. Like, do it. Make those sounds to tell your nervous system, hey, relax. Because it's kind of like, you can't flutter your lips or sigh unless you're truly relaxed. And yeah, I'm kind of relaxed here, even talking to do that. I don't know how many of y'all are going to watch this, but hey, it is a good practice either way. Take that left arm, thread it under. Hold that gentle rotation, tackling the ground with my left shoulder, shifting the weight as I see fit, as I feel comfortable. Right arm lifts up high. Now the added weight on my arms is actually really helping me twist and rotate. You can do the same. Keep looking over that right shoulder. Imagining that right arm dropping back. Adjusting how my hip feels. Taking big breaths. Big inhales. Long exhales. Right? What we do to one side, we do to the other. Bring that right arm back down. Unravel back to child's pose. Right arm, threads under. Again, shoulder to the ground. Rock the weight, feeling comfortable. Deepen my rotation and twist. Lift that left arm up high. Again, right. Let the shoulder pull down. Can I look over my left shoulder? Again, micro movements. Checking in with what my body is telling me. And actually giving yourself some grace. Here you are doing this for you. If you've gotten this far already, applause. Right? Your mind might be racing with the day's events, and yet you've chosen to come right here, down on the mat, and listen to yourself. Give yourself some love. So that's a win. Bring that left arm down. Unravel. Bending at the elbows. Reach the hands to the small of the neck. And then gentle drag. Let the elbows pull back. Hands rest in the small of the neck. Big inhales, big exhale. Now these moves, these postures have been made for thousands of years. There's nothing new, but the secret is how you approach them. Do you think you're doing it right? I will tell you this, you are. You are doing it right. You're doing it right for you. And as you explore on how to push the boundaries of your body for the sake of losing weight, getting into a workout routine, you are doing it right. Pursuing the knowledge of how you move is already doing it right. Doesn't mean you won't come up against some speed bumps, but it's those bumps that tell us where our next move should be. Oh man, my hip really hurts. Let's look up what's going on with the hip and see if we can't, throughout the day, do some specific stretches. Let's bring it back to that forearm tabletop. We're going full plank this time, right? Tuck the toes under. Start from the knees, pushing the ground away. And I might stay here. And if my low back hurts or if my hip is acting up, this plank would be fine. Otherwise, I'm going to lift her up. I'm going to play with her. I'm going to shift it right, left. Remembering that I can change my mind for any reason at any time. Choose to go down. Choose to take a regressed version. Then I can choose to change my mind and challenge it again. And here we are. Give some rotations. Can I let the sides of my foot push down? Keeping the hips off the ground. Big inhales. Steady, long exhales. Still with me? Proud of you. All right. Again, right? I'm not static. I'm not trying just to keep a position. I'm noticing, I want to shift to the left. Something's going on with my right arm. Ooh, I want to shift to the right. Something's going on with my left hip. They're all valid things to think about while still putting in the work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find yourself in that full plank position. Again, if this is tough, drop the knees, but keep focusing on keeping yourself sturdy, strong, and safe. We're up a little taller. Now we might shake things off a bit more. Breathing into the shoulders, into the obliques. Nod yes. Nod no. Yeah, I dropped my knees to show you guys that if you're struggling and can't do it, just drop here and continue. Ear to shoulder. Yeah, little pops, little releases, jut the chin forward and back. A downward facing dog. Yeah, it's a down dog. Back to child's pose. If we stop, lift the down dog when you're ready. Pedal out your knees. Shake and shimmy all the parts. Big inhales, big exhales. And get some chest rolls. Right? Keeping the arms locked, but letting the chest make circles towards my thighs. Pull away. Clockwise, and then counterclockwise. Big inhales, big exhales. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's tiptoe all the way to the top. You know what I love about quote unquote yoga? We can call this yoga movement. That it's up to you. Right? There's no wrong moves as you figure out what your body is capable of doing. Even this forward fold, some of us might really already feel our quads, so feel free to take a universal athletic stance. Perhaps even use a chair. Otherwise, you are melting over your legs and shifting that weight gently throughout the entire foot, as well as your hands, to gain access. Big inhale, big exhale. Again, a flutter of the lips aside. That's a secret move. We don't do it enough, or we're embarrassed. But hopefully, you're maybe in your room, or you got your headphones on, and you don't care what little sounds you make. They can be quiet. Good. In the fold, nod yes. Arms are heavy. Nod no. Ear to shoulder. Tap it. Lift the chin forward and back. And what you notice is that these are the same moves we do in every possible posture. So check in. Do we have access to these moves when I change the shape of my body? Up halfway, hands on the shin. I like to call this either the public potty, right, or universal athletic stance. Hockey, football, baseball, a lot of us, a lot of sports take this stance on. But also, if you've been to a concert outdoors, or camping, you know what this is. You know what this is. So why not strengthen this for all my outdoorsy people? Strengthen this posture. Breathe into it. Shift the weight. Toes, heels. Remember that you can get out of it whenever you want, and then right back in. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold it down. Reverse dive. Reach the arms up high. And here, build that wake up stretch. All right, so start your day. left hand grabs the right wrist and leans over. Let the left hand drop, keep leaning. Use your leg as a guide. Arm bends, bounce to the left. Safe. If you want to, use a bench or wall. Anything that gives you access to bending sideways. And exhale. Have nose ready. Flutter in the side. Secret move. Inhale back to center. We'll do the one to the other. Right hand pulls on the left wrist. Yeah. Stay with it. Be safe with it. Right hand drops down. And again, explore your side bend. Side. 3, 2, 1. And back to forward fold. Hanging heavy over those legs. Hands find opposite elbows this time. So I'm going to pull on my elbows as I continue to melt down over my legs. Let my shoulders get a stretch, upper back and neck. Just dangle. Dangle and hang. Pull it apart once more, keeping the elbows connected to the fingertips, and then just switch the hand that's on top. Right, for the sake of the other side, right? Duality. Pull it apart, hanging heavy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the hands down on the ground. Step it back into plank. Let's get a little more mobile now, my people. The day is beginning. The practice is starting. Shifting. Plank, down dog twist. Say I'm having trouble extending my legs. Feel free to take it down to tabletop. Twist. Right, dropping the knee and then tapping opposite sides. Building your way to that solid plank of rotation. That's right. Big inhales, big exhales. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it to your plank, and let's bring it all the way down. Oh, here come my favorite backline exercises. And we don't do these enough and give ourselves enough time. Here's where we get the low back to release. Resting my chin on my hands or my forehead on my hand. Swing the hips side to side. Dancing. That scorpion tail. Swing that left leg over to the right. At first, keeping it dangling. Keep trying to lift using the ground as a trigger point for the right hip. Left leg gently lifts. Right, simply trying to hold her in space will help to pull this down and away. As gravity wins, maybe your foot touches the ground. Maybe it just stays, heel squeezing towards your booty. Give just a few more seconds. Stay with me, keep lifting her, keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's done to one side, you can do to the other. Again, right leg lifts and look for that swing over. Keeping my shoulders as squared off as I possibly can, using the ground to trigger the opposite hip. Again, gently lift it, rotate it. Again, some of us might just have it on the ground, and this will feel good. right? And avoid doing these moves because, oh, I'm gonna hurt myself. But here I give you a challenge. How are you gonna hurt yourself just using your own body weight? And if you do hurt yourself, isn't that a sign that maybe we should be doing a little more exploration to understanding how we can move better so that we don't injure ourselves? Well, hold it up. Breathe that leg. And perhaps gravity wins. And cowling. Shake the bottom. Shake the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Beautiful. Tuck that tail under. For my gents out there, adjust the jewels. You're going to want to not crush them. Drive the hips into the ground. And I find a gentle cat, cow. Right? Thighs crunch. Tilt hip forward. Stretch that low back by having an anterior pelvic tilt. Right? My ribs are heavy. My chest is heavy. And then I'm driving my knees into the ground to get that arch, to pull the muscles down and away. Spend some time in that shape. Take a breath or two. 4, 3, 2. Now let's do the opposite, a posterior pelvic tilt. Right? These two things transfer to so many other moves, from using the squat machine, the leg extension, anything that has to do with your lower body engaging. A posterior and anterior pelvic tilt become important. Squeeze it. Can I draw my abs up and in? Make space. 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms out in front of you. We're going to alternate the bird dog. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Lift it. Alternate. Be deliberate. Shoot it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go both arms, both legs. Let's get it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold that last one. Keep both arms and legs off the ground. Breathe into your tummy. Keep reaching those arms out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands back in by your sides. Tuck the toes or push into the knees. Plank. Downward facing dog. Pedal out those knees. Here we go. Back to down dog. Shake it off. Baby steps all the way to the top. And I keep my legs stiff. Hands on the ground. Find my fold. Up halfway, hands on the shin. Big inhale. Exhale, fold, melt down over those legs. Reverse dive, reach the arms up high. Tiptoe, stretch. Spinal waves, standing, chin, chest. Roll it down. Your legs are your guide. Keep the hands right by your side. Lead with your head, shoulders, back. Again, can I keep my hands right by my legs? Come on down. For 1, 2. Last one in this direction. 3. Let's switch. Let's roll up. Still keeping the hands by the side. Trying to fall back. 3, 2, 1. Arms up high. Bring it down through a chair pose. Being gentle. Plant the hands. Find a seat. Hugging the knees into the chest. Good. You gotta move facing the eyes. I want to stay compressed. Can I rest my elbows on my knees? Make myself nice and tall. Put the elbows on the knees. Let's shoot those arms. Back behind. One, two, three, four, five. Both arms up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on. Woo. Now keep myself tall. Now wall scrapes down, driving elbows by your side, driving your chest forward. 5, reaching up high. Down low. 4, 3, 2. Hold it 90 degrees and shake it off, right? And the weight's give a little spice, but believe me, even using your own body weight, really attempting to hold these postures will activate all the muscles. Internal rotation of the shoulders, Cuban curl, and then gentle arch back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turning the hands back behind you, big shoulder stretch. Right, slide your booty close to your heels, and gentle bend of the elbows. So kind of a pre-rec to skin the cat. Your shoulders roll. If it's too intense, just regress, move a little closer. And yet, allow for your shoulders to wiggle. Neck, upper spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back in between those hands. Iron across the arms. Spinal cord. Wrap right hand over the left. Pull the shoulders down. Mid-back. Right? You want to break there and bend forward. Exhale. Take another big inhale. And we're going to twist to the right. Right shoulder still tall. Next, right shoulder, right hip. Bending to the side, still hugging myself. Being intentional, but not like 100% burning myself out. Tilt back into the right. Now draw the line across the ceiling with your chest. Bring the left shoulder over to the left hip. Twist in, and then back to the middle. Outstanding. Reach. Switch the arm that's on top. We're coming back the way we can. Relax the shoulders down, mid-back. Good. Twisting to the left. Bring out the spine. Left shoulder, left hip. Tilt back into the left. Shake it off if it feels right. With your chest, draw a line across the ceiling. Over to the right hip. Twisting in. Back to center. Reach the arms up high. Good. Butt walk. One of my favorite moves against his low abs and legs. Can I gently walk forward? Me and my sister used to do this game where what would happen if you were kidnapped? How would you move? Right? If you were tied up, you couldn't use your body. How'd you escape? How'd you run? And you would make multiple games up like this where it was use your body to get you out of situations. And who knew it would come in handy now? Right? That's sculpting. Carving nice glutes, strong abs. Good. So keep crawling forward and back. Arms stay above your head. Heart center if it feels too heavy. Arms high if you're looking for a challenge. And booty walk forward, booty walk forward. Chest high. Good. Once we get to the end of the mat at the top, here we go. Slow descent. Bring your hands parallel. Tuck that tail. Bring it on down. Big starfish. Shake the starfish off. Quick check into learning how to engage our core and just really sometimes fixing any upper back issues. The road to fixing. This isn't going to fix it right away, but it is one step. is the step in the right direction. Good, right? So when you lay down flat, soft bend in the knees, you'll notice this arch in your back. And that's fine. Keep it there for a few breaths. Filling your belly, filling your diaphragm, then your chest, all the way up to your throat. Maybe you feel the push as you inhale. On your exhale, keep the arch. So I did not drop into a posterior pelvic tilt. This time, take my hand, place it under. You should probably see it in the video. Now that the arch is there, I want to crush my hand with my abs by pulling them in and down. And this is engaging the musculature. Now I should be able to slide my hand out from under my back. And that's good. Now I'm keeping that as I continue to breathe, bracing my core. Next move to remind you how to squeeze those abs, right? Other than kicking the heels down gently to the ground. Crunch, rib cage up. You can also bring my hand to help or to the side. Pull rib cage down. And feel how much you might be using your neck. Right? This might be another signal that, hey, I don't want to do too much neck pulling. I'm going to hold it. Crushing my hand, pulling my abs in, continuously breathing. Right? And if it becomes troublesome on the neck, keep the abs braced, just let your head drop down. Doesn't mean your ribs can't stay there, right? You're trying your best to keep your ribs down. And then drop the neck and the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remove the hand. Bring the arms up into dead bug. Float the knees over the hips. And here we go. Dead bug action. Shaking it all off. Right? Joint work, shoulders, hips, organic movement. Pushing into the head, into the shoulders. Alternate. Right arm, left leg extend. They might tap the ground. You might be able to keep it afloat without lifting your low back off the ground. Only go as far as it still gives you access to keep those abs crunched like we just practiced. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. The breath becomes your own as you figure out what's a good way to breathe. Sometimes we lose our breath. That's fine. You gotta give the breath to get one. So let it out, take it in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Outstanding. We're almost there. We're almost there. These basic moves for the start of the day. Just feel good in the body. Big inhale. Stretch it out. Point those toes. Gentle arch in the back. On your exhale, tuck the knees into your chest. Rock and roll into a seat. Plant the hands back behind you. Drive the hips up. Reverse tabletop. And hold. Let's sway front, back, side, side. Loading the hands, shaking it off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into tabletop. Now that everything is warmed up, let's get a couple sun salutations. No, I know. But here goes. That sun salutation was a sequence of events created by certain peoples in a certain way to run it. You can create your own. You create your reality. You know the moves. And so here, let's make one up. Let's make one up right now. A sun salutation. Some yogis might tell you that's not it because it's not in the whatever Iyengar version. This person who took moves that have always been, put them in a sequence, map it out for you so that you could follow along. And here, I'm going to map out for you how you can do it. How you just go. Move well, take the moves that you learn. And I will create this first map, giving you permission. All right, tabletop. Plank position. Bring the body all the way down. Inhale, push into that high cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Lift that right leg up to the sky. Plant that right foot in between your hands.
Drop that left knee into a crescent lunge. Lift the arms up high. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Straighten that right leg and fold. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Low lunge. Frame the right leg. Right foot meets the left. Plank. Exhale. Knees. Chest, chin. Right? Baby chaturanga. High cobra. Upward dog. A downward facing dog. What we do to one, we do to the other. Shoot that left leg up to the sky. Plant that left foot in between your hands. Drop that right knee. Inhale. Arms up. Crescent lunge. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Straighten the left leg. Half split. Again. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Low lunge. Frame that left leg. Lift the right knee. Left foot meets the right. Plank. Exhale. Knees. Chest, chin. High cobra. Child's pose. Voila! One mini sequence. And I almost got distracted starting to add more moves. But it's best to keep it simple at first. Let's do 2 more of those, exactly. Right? But now we kind of done it once. Let's flow through it again. Tabletop. Down dog, split, right leg up to the sky. Right foot plants in between your hands, low lunge. Drop that left knee, drive the right knee past the toes, crescent lunge. Half split, straighten out that right leg, fold. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back, low lunge. Right foot meets the left, plank. Flow through your vinyasa. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Down dog. Split. Left leg up to the sky. Plant that left foot in between your hands. Low lunge. Drop that right knee. Arms up high. Crescent lunge. 3, 2, 1. Half split. Straighten out that left leg and fold for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Low lunge. Left foot meets the right. Plank. Flow through your vinyasa. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Back to child's pose. Outstanding. Take a breather in your child's pose. One more again. Last one. We can start our day creating whatever it is that you want, just like you did here. Forward, tabletop. Tuck the toes under, plank. This time, let's hit a chaturanga first. Yogi push-up, upward dog. Down dog, split right leg up to the sky. Plant that right foot in between your hands, low lunge. Crescent lunge, drop that left knee, lift the arms up high for 3, 2, 1. Half split, straighten that right leg out. 3, 2, 1. Low lunge, bring it back, frame that right leg. Right foot meets the left, or float it this time and flow through your vinyasa. Chaturanga. Upward dog, what's done to one, we do to the other. Down dog, split left leg up to the sky. Low lunge, plant that left foot in between your hands. Crescent lunge, drop that right knee, lift the arms up for 3, 2, 1. Half split, straighten that left leg out and fold over. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to low lunge, frame that left leg, lift the right knee. Flow through your vinyasa, either shoot it back to plank, float the leg, chaturanga. Upward dog, downward facing dog. For all my yogis already practicing, you can tiptoe, step to the top, or inhale. Prepare. Jump to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Reverse dive. Reach the arms up high. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, 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 my peoples.